Hi, my name is Michael Foertsch, and I'm responsible for the client business here at Professional Advantage. One of the elements of that is making sure we've got a good client engagement across all areas of our business solutions. And the Dynamics 365 Business Central is core to that. We're working on the client care program and introducing that to you today. And it's important for us because the over-engaging account management, support and release management is a critical piece to the success of the overall Dynamics 365 Business Central solution.
Hi, my name's Rebecca Gatehouse and I work at Professional Advantage. I've been working with lots of organisations as they transition to the cloud and more recently a large number of clients moving to Dynamics 365 Business Central. I saw a need that we needed to be proactively helping our the clients that we work with manage the releases of Business Central and how that's evolved. So I've been part of a team at PA that's designed and architected a new ongoing support program called the Client Care Program.
And Rebecca, that third component of the Client Care Program, it's the release management service. Can you just explain why clients need that service?
Yeah, absolutely. So as I mentioned earlier, it is the newer piece to the puzzle of managing our clients well ongoing after the initial project. One of the promises of the cloud is that we're always on the latest version of the solution, and absolutely it is one of the best reasons for being on the cloud because we're not waiting very long for new functionality, and quite genuinely you get new features each time. Fixes are quite quickly. So that's fantastic, and we never want to go back to the old way if we can avoid it. So how Microsoft facilitate that is they have what Microsoft refer to as releases, and so they have two major releases around April and around October each year, and they have minor releases in between those windows. So those releases are where the fixes come, where the new functionality gets introduced. So if we go back in time when we didn't have cloud and we did, or if we go back to just when you put in Business Central and we had a project and we had a methodology and we had testing and we had all these great best practice activities in that project. The release management, what we're trying to achieve with that is take a small piece of that best practice and apply it to these releases, because these releases are mandatory. Microsoft will apply them in the background at a certain date that can be scheduled, even if you aren't aware of it or haven't touched it. And we don't like the fact that production environments or live environments of our business critical ERPs are being updated in the background with no testing and no best practice applied to them. So they are mandatory, they have to happen, but that doesn't mean they should not be managed. And we saw that we needed to take the front foot with our clients and proactively manage with our clients those major releases twice a year to make sure that ultimately the end user has a seamless experience with when those releases actually happen. So we manage the release, we take the front foot on it. We have a release manager whose specific role is to manage that process and communicate to our clients. And there's a whole set of things that we do as part of that. But you as the client are still a very important piece of that, because we need you to do the testing and all those normal types of activities. So that's in a bit of a nutshell about the release management, why we think we need it. Now, we've seen now some of the benefits of those, Michael, because we've managed quite a few releases now. So being directly involved with the communication we're having back from the clients, what have you seen as the benefits of the release management program, and what do our clients think about it?
Well, and it's a great question, because we designed a program to manage the release, and we believed that all the elements were important. But we've now also received feedback as a result of that directly from our clients for the releases that we've managed for them. And there's some key themes coming through in that feedback. So one is the communication. So the proactive communication that we give to all clients through the release, and that is the information about what's coming, what to expect, what the new features are. It's also the timing and the management of that. And it's also looking after all of those third-party extensions, product extensions, not just the Microsoft piece. And I think that's an important thing just to reiterate. Microsoft are releasing in April and October, but there's all supporting components that need to be managed as well that add on and complement the Business Central solution. The other feedback that we've received is just around that minimizing the concern or the risk from, or the nervousness even from the client's perspective. So just knowing that Professional Advantage is there and managing that release with the clients and for the clients is just a real comforting thought. And we've received that feedback multiple times from clients, which is great.
And thank you for pointing that out, Michael. I think it's a really important topic in that Microsoft are only responsible for and care for that core off-the-shelf product.
Mm-hmm.
But what we do in a project is we integrate it to other critical business systems. Sometimes we customize the functionality to suit us. So all those things, we need to manage those to ensure that we're looking at 100% of client X's solution, not just the core Microsoft part of it. So thanks for raising that. That's a really important point.
Exactly.